Hello, 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 my beautiful peeps. I was out on the patio and I was looking at the grass that I need to weed eat and mow, but I thought, you know what? Nope, I need to say something before I get all sweaty and look a complete wreck. Um, I have to tell you, my mind has been all over the place today. Um, it's in the air. Something big is in the air. The energy is unbelievable. I've even been getting cold chills. Now I love paranormal stuff. I do. Um, and that's the type of cold I've been getting. I can look at my thermostat, and nothing's wrong. And then I put a shirt on and then I have to take it off and it's just weird. It's really, really weird. And what came to mind? Nature. Nature is speaking loud and clear with all these off weather patterns, natural disasters. The birds have been talking way more than normal lately. It's just something is brewing. And I think we all need to just stop and take note. And, it kind of runs into yesterday's reading about trust. You gotta trust the divine, that whatever's going on is meant to be. Um, but today is the 7th, and that's July 7th, of course. 7-7 emotions, creativity, magic, frailty, uniqueness, the power of your spirit evolving. And that's, I think, what the cold chills come into play. It's intense. It's really, really intense. And I've said it a few times before. Nature is in charge. Mother Nature is definitely in charge. That is a language that we all see, but it's hard to speak. You just gotta, when she starts barking, came to mind, when she starts barking and she lets you know, hey, I'm in charge, you just got to listen. And then that's when you got to trust your instincts, and do what you need to do based off whatever's going on. God bless everyone in Kirk County. They're still finding people, still looking for people. It was a big deal, big deal. But everyone knows I'm a tree person, and I do love trees. And I think if I were ever going to be reincarnated, I'd want to be a tree. I love cypress trees and I love oak trees, and when they get to be over hundreds of years old, they are the most majestic thing I think I've ever seen in my life. And yes, I have hugged some trees before. I mean, even being on UT's campus, I saw a few that I just had to hug because it's just, there was something about them. And can you imagine what they've seen? And you know what just came to mind? The ones that I hugged were right under the tower. And was it back in the 70s when they had that sniper up there? So there's just the stuff that trees see. And I know, please don't think I'm crazy, because everything is energy. Every single thing on this planet is energy. But bugs, trees, plants, water, air, everything is energy. And when I say bugs, I thought about that too, because even they speak a language, and I've got myself talking to different spiders and stuff. Even the snake that was in the drain. I really think there is intelligence inside of all that. Well, just a quick little story. I have the picture somewhere. My daughter drove to work and she saw a stick bug. The stick bugs are like praying mantis, but they're a little more sticky. But this one, I swear to you, he was a good foot long. That was daddy stick. And I've since then seen a few on our back patio, so I'm pretty sure we have a nest somewhere. But yeah, her work is like 10 miles from here, and he stayed on the whole way. He stayed on the whole way. Just amazing. I mean, he was so big you could see like his face and stuff. But Anyways, this message, I don't really know where it's going. I just had to bring it up, the whole nature thing, and you've got to listen. You have got to listen when nature speaks. And nature truly is something we all take for granted. I mean, like even me sitting out there looking at my grass going, okay, it's dried up enough that I can mow now. We take it for granted. And it's like music. Can you imagine life without music? I mean, even the movies. I've told my kids this for years. I mean, the types of music in a scary movie, you can always tell when something's fixing to happen just by the way the tune changes. It's like that. With nature too, things change, and then you can start to feel it, or the pressure of a hurricane. You know, you get, or the rain even. My dog, she's got her antennas. You feel the energy when it's fixing to happen. So just pay attention to what's going on. My book, I was just looking at all my scribbles. It's like that. What is it? That psychic writing. Things come to you and you just write. But anyways, I just wanted to say, hey, I'm going to pull a card. I thought about the dice too, because I don't know. I don't know. Just getting through this energy, guys. It's July 7th. I've had such a great 4 days off in a row. Oh my gosh, so thankful. So thankful. I mean, I only work part-time, but still just emotions, you know. Like, there's nothing better than to just wake up when you wake up. You know, no alarm or anything. But anyways, let's see what our sacred forest has today. Courage again. You know, when I have thought about this, because a lot of times you pick the same cards, and a few times. But then I think, okay, well, maybe you didn't quite get the message the first go round. Have courage. Have courage in taking action. Have courage in doing something for yourself that you may think, well, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, I kind of want to. Why not? Why not? Have some courage in your life to overcome fears, or to be brave enough to start something that you've always wanted to do. I think that's a good one. I do. Too often we do let circumstances or people dictate how we lead our lives, and in the end you're basically dying by yourself. You're by yourself. So if you're being led to do something, go for it. Take a chance. Trust your instincts and be courageous. All right. So, I don't know. Let's see. First, let's do the flip book. We haven't done this in a few days. So, Stop. Huh. You can only do something well if you're willing to do it poorly first. What? Okay, think about this. Think about this. You can only do something well if you're willing to do it poorly first. Well, you know, the truth of that is, especially if you're starting something new, you're not going to be great at it at first, but you just got to persevere and just keep going through it, especially if, yeah, this is something I want to do, I like it, and just keep going. Like me and my trumpet. I mean, I used to be pretty good, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So keep going. You're not going to be best at anything right off the bat, but you can evolve into the best, right? The little courage and perseverance. Yes. Well, guys, this is Joyful Heart. I guess I need to go weed eat now and get that over with. So I love you. Namaste.